out here in time this morning. The wind is very okay for us. It's not ideal, but it's not bad. And all the other conditions are pretty perfect, so hopefully we can see something today.
Well, 4 does. That was it. This isn't, it never has been the best morning spot. The evenings is where it's at, so we'll see what tonight brings. But for now, I'm gonna go pull some trail cameras and film our Trail Camera Tuesday episode, and wait for the evening. So I will see you guys back here in a couple hours.
We're back. And now it's what time?
It is 5:16.
5:16. The wind was really windy today, so they probably laid a little longer than usual. And we should be right on time. So we had a good 2-hour sit ahead of us, and see what happens. They're behind the trees for you over there. You'll see them in a second. No, they were together this morning. They broke them up. They're like reunited, and it feels so good. There's a deer in the field. A big field. Grab your bow now, just in case a buck comes up. Oh, I see it now. There's another deer there. Little buck. I think it's a spike buck. The spike buck came back out. assuming it's just mom, though. It's 2 babies yet. There they go. There we go, they're finally running. As long as they don't know this spot, we're good. Perfect. That sucks. That sucks a lot, but it had to happen. We had to get out of the stand sooner or later. Alright, I'll see you guys somewhere else. This morning was a disaster. I'm out late. I walk in when the sun is coming up. I get here, I climb all the way up, get set where I want to be, go to pull on my backpack and my bow, and my knot came loose. I'd climb back down, retie the knot, climb back up, get all set, go to grab my camera arm, it's not in there, it's not in my backpack, and it's already 7 o'clock. Here's to hoping for the best. What's up? So I just came out of the woods for our Sunday morning hunt. That was a disaster, to say the least, you know, forgetting stuff and things falling apart and having to climb up and down, and also going in at the time the deer were probably crossing that area. Not the best of days. So I just want to take a second, wrap up this episode before I go out and collect an SD card and see what's on it, and see if maybe we should be hunting the north end of this property specifically. I had the camera on the north end. That's where I seen the buck, the no-name 8, the Brow-tine buck. But I decided to hunt the south end because of the wind, and that ended up being a really good spot, so I just stuck there for the whole weekend. And it worked out, except for today. That was mostly my fault, though. No biggie. I threw a water bottle at a deer last night. And they just stayed in the field. How insane. I as of right now, I didn't look at any of the footage, so I don't think you guys can like see anything. I hopefully have put it in this episode, but I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of last night, or recap. Deer came in the field and it was already too late. It was 2 little does and that little spike buck, right? And I knew there was deer behind him in the woods, but we couldn't wait any longer, and we didn't want to give away our stand specifically. You don't want to get busted in the tree. I busted out the grunt call, and I grunted at them, and that usually scares them off because they know there's no deer right there. They're like, whoa, and they take off running. They were downwind, too. And then I wheezed at them, and I snorted at them, I wheezed at them. That didn't do anything. I grunted again, nothing. I messed up my call once. It was like in between a setting, and it made like a whistle sound. Nothing. I take a water bottle and I throw it out of the tree. It hits a branch in the tree and then hits the ground. They look for like a second, and they go back to business. Like, are you serious, deer? Come on, what are you doing? Finally, they were like right there. I mean, they were within 15 yards, and I grunted and snorted and wheezed again. And finally, it must have been the mama deer or something. It was back in the weeds still. It blew and it ran, and they finally left the field and ran away. And then we were able to get down without completely getting busted. But man, some deer, you can blink and they're gone. They see you and they take off. They don't care. You can take a deep breath and they'll hear you and take off running. You can make a perfect call sequence, and from across the field a deer will run away. And these deer, it must have been the youth in them, but they just hung out in the field the whole time. It
it was funny and it was cool, but I threw a water bottle at him. Come on. Anywho, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. We got some pretty awesome content coming up. The youth hunt is next weekend, and we might be out with a youth. So we'll see if that happens or not. The weather is what's really dependent because, like I've said a couple of times, I don't have anything I can really film in the rain or snow in. So if it's raining or snowing all weekend, I can't film it. I might still join, but I can't film it. How was your guys' weekend? You can comment below. Let me know how you guys, if you saw a deer move in or if it was too warm, too hot. I know around here it was pretty much perfect all weekend for hunting. Deer were up and moving. Everything was perfect on my end. I just didn't execute very well. Alright, so I gotta go grab this SD card and then we're gonna go home, and it's prepping for the week and editing videos and laundry and adult things that no one likes to do. So as always, all the links to everything Sgtoutdoors Outdoors is in the description. Go ahead and check those out. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the woods. What is up, y'all? Y'all. No.
And my stand's crooked.
Alright, y'all. Y'all.